Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Yo, what up, nice human? That was moving a bit slow, but anyway. What a nice human. Back on the video, because last time we managed to come back, didn't get caught and stuff. Just getting to make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, click that notification bell, because you're going to want to stay tuned when I upload. There's a new series episode that's coming out later on today, so yeah, just be aware for that. Listen, I'm not doing all that traveling, I can't. Oh, hopefully you guys are enjoying your March, I think March 11th of 12, one of them.
Professor Hackett is intimidating, but then she has a serious subject to teach. Can't afford to coddle students when it comes to defense against the dark arts. I'm going to have my own.
So let's see what lesson we're gonna learn this time. So now we just wait.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Wait.
It is.
Hold on. That was just protective. That was just protective armor. No. Yeah, that should be it.
Unorthodox, to say the least. Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's...
Well, if you don't believe us, then...
Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
You're a professor, but yeah, anyway. Okay, let's see what I'm supposed to do next. Quest. Oh, so I guess I'm supposed to wait a minute.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oh, so this is the map expander, so... This is a travel... Wait. I suppose I can exit out through that way. Perfect. See, and that's why you gotta collect them. I know what you call them. I'm just gonna call them teleporters. You always gotta collect them teleporters because this game is gonna start getting annoying after a while. If you don't have them teleporters, because it's bare far distance.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Let's collect that coin in the real life and the game. Oh look, black level.
Revelio.
Collect them field guide pages. going to want to level up.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I'm not going to
It is good to see you, my friend.
What up?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student.
Listen, I took you to Hogsmeade.
But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good.
It's just the same
Rookwood
age
and
as me.
Harlow
Why am I
are a
going to say it could
dangerous
be
pair.
dangerous when I know it's dangerous?
And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Was that it?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far. They must have come this way. Think!
What up? Do you have a problem?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
But you can't get me himself.
You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupid!
Come on, tell him to line it up. What up?
You die for that.
Stupefy.
Oh, so we're lining it up with more people.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Do it.
Little brat! We can hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
Come on, do your big one. Don't you ever try to play in my face.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
It took us 11 seconds. We took them out in 11 seconds.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her
So you're
own
both
shop in
witches.
Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then,
That's how we beat them in 11 seconds. They just
I
kept
brought a
talking, I
trunk
can't- I
chock
couldn't hear
full
anymore.
of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone
Incendiary.
swell on the ground. Each trunk has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, you just keep talking. John,
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Merlin's... This
The
is
flames make the
uncharted
fire sing.
territory. I am curious.
Incendiary.
Hives. There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
you sound tired.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I need.
Back to Hogwarts.
I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I can now need to see who's just close by. Yeah, that's it, the flu flames, not the teleporter. You're going to need that flu flame. Because it may seem cool, but after a while you're just like, and just spending a lot of flipping game time hours. Okay.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
I don't know why
here,
your last
you'll
is
need
called
these
Mrs.
for today's
Garlic.
class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello.
So I see you've got
Class,
Sebastian.
please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh, damn.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
Wouldn't I have been a good example before?
The soil should
You tell the students to pull out
envelop the root
something.
like a warm, dirty
Pull out the
blanket,
mandrake.
putting the
It should do a
mandrake
loud
right
scream.
at
Don't do it
ease.
now. Pull out the mandrake. Then put it into a new pot. Then put it down.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Professor Garlic.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Excuse you, like you're just in my way.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
What should I say? I nearly went deaf or I enjoyed it. No, that was
I'll
boring.
say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some,
Dittany.
Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return.
You know what I'm
see,
doing?
how to balance
Protego,
my
Protector,
star
what
thistle
the hell
around.
is doing?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll
Okay,
find
where's
that
that?
some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yeah.
They're in the...
Okay, so this time should
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Okay, so I see you got
Oh.
beat with Sebastian.
thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out.
Hold L1 and tap
You'll
R
see fairly quickly why we call them
to
that.
open the tool wheel, then assign the Chinese chopping cabbage. Then tap L1 to use the assigned tool. Okay, so the Chinese chopping cabbage. But you can see I've been glitches, I don't know why I've been dumb.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. It did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs.
Excuse me?
The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Sure, but that's just...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably... Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I'll see you back in class. It's nice in here though. Oh, and always pick up the things that they say you can collect, because I guarantee that's just going to come in handy for something.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Okay. As I am to plant offers to so much. I don't know.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject.
Okay, all of this done. Are you gonna teach me some, you know, some fighting skills and lessons?
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I do not make any.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Excuse me. So what's next class? What's the next class going on? Another flute flame.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow...
Okay, so this is next class. Some potion making. And who are we getting taught by?
Potions is one of the most challenging and
Professor
hazardous
Sharp.
subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion.
Okay, healing potion.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Don't you look tired of your life? Alright. So we've got the crusher.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Okay, mix them in the It'll be fun, but you look tired as death.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
You can go get it yourself. But
I'll
you
get
know,
you the Fwooper
let's see
feather,
what you're gonna correct.
as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that.
So we've got the Fwooper feather, Mongol fur, and I threw him memorial thing.
Prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
What am I waiting for? Oh, Endurance potion.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to...
Oh my god, what did you do? What did you do?
Get it!
Then there's fireworks coming out your damn pot.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well. Keep your potion station...
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new... And I've never seen anyone brew such a...
I've seen anyone brew such a flawless Wigglewoods potion on their first try. Well done. That's a relief.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes.
Okay, let's just speed this up.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
When did I do that? I don't know what you...
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions.
Listen, I know when to take no responsibility.
I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
I'm a very
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew. Now, I recommend that... That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it. Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Why am I
Our house
Wamda?
ghost is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Speak to nearly headless Nick. Now why on earth would they call you the headless Nick?
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Not right now.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes. Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. At your service.
So what do you want?
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages.
Why is your name
I may be able to help. Follow me if you will. It's not too far.
I was looking at your toys.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
What do you want? Okay, you're not saying, you're just saying follow
Small
in
favor
your
in
stopping
exchange for
place.
getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I literally don't know what you said.
Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Okay.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Revelio.
Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes,
Yeah,
in the
tickle the
painting.
pear.
I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and found themselves a bit peckish, likely.
Listen, I'm just trying to obtain.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Revelio.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat!
Okay.
What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory.
Oh,
of
you
the
look
taste
tired
of
as hell. You need to go to
food.
sleep, man. Damn, they are
It was
killing
nice to meet you. Thank
you
you
supply
for the
yourself
beef.
with some of the
Happy
time.
to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Cool. But damn, you look exhausted though, Abby.
I knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet.
I know, but the whole people would not be saying this though. All this nice, good food, just getting wasted. Alright, Nick, I got your food.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step...
Very well.
Cool. Okay, so this is clearly going to be some long ass effing travel. But damn, at least they teleported for us then. Me doing all the travelling. And I don't even remember this part. Oh yeah, because last time I was Ravenclaw, now I'm Hippogriffin. Okay, wait, so where are we? What the hell is this place?
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you,
Not them
nearly
pass.
headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir
Not
Patrick.
know what to do for the head.
His way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
Who are we waiting for?
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you
Wait,
find
that's son. I swear
I
I
give you my permission
like
to
a TikTok
speak
song
with
once.
him, my young mortal. It's the
So
least I
what's
can
going on?
do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
How the hell are we to know
Sir, there's
bunch of
another
dead
matter
people?
I wish to discuss, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
A map of flowing candles.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Oh, that's all long. Why am I doing?
My mortal life was never this entertaining. Who will be
Yeah,
next to
because
play
there's
our
nothing
little
you
game
could
of
do.
hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
I'm game, let's go.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Yes, I've heard.
Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
Where can I find Jackdaw's head?
You'll have to play our game.
Oh. Why am I asking the same thing?
Oh, what fun!
Revelio.
Jinx is playing.
It won't be long now.
Oh.
We'll find him.
Stuff already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
You make this look easy.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
But you don't. And you don't. What is
And
it?
I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Revelio.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
Oh, there he is.
Too if I had a wand and a body.
Revelio.
I've never seen it played like that.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
Oh, there you are.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
I know that's cheating.
Young jackdaws.
Revelio.
Match for you.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in
You guys
order.
just go for flipping builders. Don't be playing that.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Very well.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Alright, and you are out. Anyway, that's all it for today. Make sure, like I keep saying, like, subscribe, comment, share, click that notification bell, because you're going to want to know when I upload. So we're out this bitch, and you already know the vibe to it. We out.